but I don't know. I can pretend whatever I want. Like, Tasia does everything smart today.
Zerg's finally going for these rocks to check up here to the top. It's going to be a little bit less time that Tasia's actually able to utilize this top area on the map, something that really is some of the lifeblood in this game.
Tasia really keeping his economy going. Both players are maxed out. It's, the gold base is going to have to run away pretty soon. As soon as he actually opens that up, it's just too close to his opponent.
Good job there by Tasia. Takes out the Overlord. And he now gets this.
See?
So where does he send that now? Does he just wait?
I think he just brings it and, you know, maybe send it towards the bottom right where it's more defensible. That's just such a hard base to take.
All right, Tasia once again on the run with the pickups here. Does manage to get away. Do we have fungals in that army? I didn't see any back in the main one, but I'm wondering if there's somewhere else.
Well, he lost most of the infestors he made early on, but he kind of needs them now, especially that there's ghosts out. Fungal is one of the best ways to interrupt snipes, and he needs to interrupt snipes because that's where Terran gets way too cost efficient.
Yeah.
By the way, remember when snipe was the most broken thing ever and MVP just killed everyone with it?
Oh my god.
He's like, oh wait, you have Zerg units? And then he just snipes them all and they're dead.
It was kind of crazy, man.
Yeah, good old days.
Okay, right now, Ragnarok just continuing to play cleanup on the map. We do have both players at roughly 200 supply here, which may trigger an attack from one side or the other. Tasia, though, seeming to be, with this map cut in half, seeming to be the one who's able to actually drop in. And it's really been Ragnarok who's been defending almost the entire time.
He's making a lot of Banes, and that could mean that he wants to attack. But look at this setup by Tasia. I don't think you can attack into that.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that.
Like, if he tries to attack into all those siege tanks and buildings with Banelings, he's just going to like be very cost inefficient. Even if he were to break through, I don't know if that's going to be a good call. But he has, I believe his Greater Spire just finished, and he is making some Corruptors, so we could see him go into a Broodlord push. Gets a little bit scary with Snipe, of course.
Yeah, I don't know about the Broodlord push. I feel like if he goes Broodlords, then what Terran does is just starts dropping everywhere the Broodlords are not.
Yeah, and like if he like Broodlord pushes where the siege tanks are, there might be a little window where the snipes get everything.
Oh my god!
Ooh, good.
That was beautiful. That was a beautiful thing I just saw there.
This is actually a crazy good game that we're seeing.
Yeah, it's getting really
which
technical.
Could be, by the way, again, guys. Sorry to keep saying this, but this could be Tasia's last pro game. There is that possibility if he loses.
Network.
Okay, he didn't. Yeah, I didn't think he lost the last one.
Yeah, I was wondering that as well.
Yeah, it could be like a positional thing where he just wants it like more central.
Well, he might even want to make two.
Yeah, that's absolutely a possibility. Like if you can have two Nidus Worms pop at once, you unload quicker and you load up quicker. I think it's a good way to kill a Turtle Terran.
More scans as the Terran is just trying to make sure he knows where the Zerg army is at any point in time. And that allows him to do this drop over here. Nice targeting. The hatch goes down, as does, no, not as does the Ultralisk. He picks up immediately, probably fearing Fungal. Smartly so.
No, they're just fearing that one Ultra. He's got a lot of armor.
Well, he is going to go for Broodlords. I'm not sure how I feel about this. It's also been scanned, so no secret here to Tasia, who's been hyper-vigilant about checking everywhere on the map for any kind of attack, any kind of surprise that Ragnarok can possibly throw at him.
There's a Nidus going up somewhere. Oh, okay, there it is. He's going to be able to easily take that out of the type of army he has right now. Lots of Banes, lots of Ultras in it.
Okay, Ultra goes down. Now into the upper left here. Oh, hold up. Planetary going down.
Picked off. And he will clear up that attack that's coming in.
This is one of the problems for Terran. It's just hard for Terran to hold these bases that are far out. Not like it's easy for Zerg, but...
Well, Zerg can be a little bit more mobile with the types of armies that they want to make a lot of the time. This gets a little bit messy. Okay, these ghosts could make a big difference, but notice how he's throwing all of these Banelings towards them. He's just trying to interrupt snipes, trying to pick off as many ghosts as he can.
And is he going to get all the way across here? It looks actually like he's doing a really good job. Look at Tage's supply right now. It's at 139 to 175. And keep in mind that bottom right base was destroyed. I don't believe Terran's effectively mining from the other location in the bottom right. The ghosts are coming forward. Does he have enough snipes?
Look
There's
at how
a
many
lot of
ghosts.
links,
Yeah.
so
He killed off all of the
God.
detection
You're right.
tasteless.
I didn't actually see that at first. Yeah, I was about to say the ultra's going to kill everything.
He focused on a lot of overseers there.
He just doesn't see this. He just actually cannot stop this from happening.
Oh my God, the mass ghost doing such a
and they're
great
here too
job.
late. They're here too late.
He uncloaks me as
GG.
well.
Whoa!
Wow.
That was so cool. So cool.
Yeah, kind of crazy what we're seeing here from Tasia. Bringing it to this final game of the night.
Had he managed to keep vision over there, I think he could have actually gone through and taken out those ghosts. That would have been just an incredible game, but damn.
Yeah, wow. Really, what a fantastic game.
Yeah, that was really something special. We only have one more game left tonight.
We do, and the winner of this goes into that round of 16. It
That's
could be
right.
either our first Zerg or our last Tasia. And if Tasia advances, by the way, that is 100% still on Terran advancement.
Yeah.
And 0% on Zerg.
Well, I got to say, these guys seem to be very evenly matched.
If Ragnarok doesn't win this on Wednesday, Gary's going to have to add a lightning bolt to that weather report about
Hurricane.
Zerg. Yeah. It's a little tornado coming out. I'm like, uh-oh, it's the apocalypse.
All right, guys, the final map for our final game tonight.
King Sejong Station.
King Sejong Station, a classic.
Yeah, won't be too bad for Tasia, I'm thinking. Let's see what he wants to do on it.
Anybody could take this. They've been going to late game. Tasia seems to be very strong. His late game seems to be much stronger than his early game, but Ragnarok is a tenacious guy. He will not go down without a fight. He is fine, staying back, bungling, corrosive biling, teching ultras, the whole 9 yards.
Tasia on the brink of going into that round of 16. Does he retire tonight, or does he continue this pro gaming career?
All right, guys, get ready. It's all going to come down to this. Tasia versus Ragnarok in the last game of tonight's GSL Code S. In the bottom right in the blue, he is
Tasia.
Look at him, guys. This could be it.
Take a good look. In the upper left, in the red.
CJ Entis. Ragnarok.
You'll see him again no matter what. That guy's career is nowhere near over.
Yeah. He's got a long road ahead of him. So, hatch first. Please, please, please. Don't go for the 3 Rax Reaper. Okay, it looks like...
Yeah, I don't think he will.
I really don't want him to. Artosis. Who do you think takes it?
I think Tasia's going to take it. I think Tasia's just going to will himself to never, like, he's just going to, like, always be on the brink of retirement. Every time we cast him, we're like, it's going to be the last time. And then one day he will lose and he will retire, and we'll be like, what? He's like 40 years old and hasn't gone in the military yet. It's like,
You're like, you're going to go to jail, man, if you don't do something about this. This is highly illegal.
oh, man. Okay, so Tasia's going for the fast stim double medevac drop. Very good choice for the map, I think. You know, it's very droppable.
Yeah.
You can really give him the runaround. It can be a little bit difficult if Terran micros very well and sends medevacs all over the place to defend that properly, especially if you do go for like a Roach type of play, which we would be expecting, even though Ragnarok on Rakshir played a little bit differently, used the Queenling.
Well, this is going to come down to that early control. I'm not sure if this is Tasia's strongest point in this matchup against Ragnarok. I'm really not. So far, so good, though. Doing some damage to these Lings and scouting.
Yeah, and, you know, he's just making sure there's no cheese or anything happening right now.
It's like an overextension. Oh! That was crazy. Wow.
Both speeds coming up for Ragnarok. Wants to scout what's going on. That's very important, of course, and you will see a build he's very used to playing against.
Tasia looping back around. And we have that stim that's finally started. Ling speed nearly done right now for Ragnarok. Ragnarok continuing to drone up. Tasia continuing to set up for some aggression, some poking here.
Now, I'm very interested when Ragnarok scouts this, what style he chooses to fight against this. Because when he played against this from Maru on Rakshir, he went for mass queens with Ling Bane. And Maru did end up winning, but it felt like Ragnarok could have held. So I wonder if he would go for that here. He is making the Roach Warren, but now he's scouted what's going on. Okay, so but he's still going to make the Roach Warren. That's his choice. I suspect we will see him throw up a couple spores against this. It's just really hard against mass drops to hold on to every location here when you are going for something like a Roach type play.
Let's hope Tasia has the best control he's ever had in his entire life right here, right now. Because, man, if you miscontrol this, that's it.
Yeah.
You like lose one of the two medevacs, you are going to have a very, if not impossible, time trying to come back. Everything you invested in is gone. And, you know, Zergs these days are getting better and better at stopping these drops.
You know, I think that he's not going to do like a lot of damage to open, but he's going to keep the pressure on. He's going to try to whittle things down as best he can, send out a third medevac, take that third base, kind of get into the macro play. And, you know, I think this is a good build for Tasia. It really kind of puts to use a lot of his skills. He's a great multitasker, great micro, great macroer. And, you know, this is definitely going to allow him to do all that. But if Ragnarok can do something like snipe, yep, he sees it moving out.
That's actually pretty big.
Yeah, you really want to know which direction it's going in.
Spotted again. He knows.
Wow. This is more spotted than a giraffe.
This is it's more spotted than a moo cow, Artosis.
A moo cow.
Yeah.
Giraffes have more spots than cows.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Okay, already taking some damage. Dropping it over here. The surface area, not bad. Terran able to unload pretty effectively. Corrosive Bile shot. And he has to pick up.
Continues to try to find somewhere to drop the queen, adding some damage to those medevacs. The medevacs do have a limited lifespan if you're targeting them constantly with queens. Widowmine coming down. Oh, perfect pullback with the Corrosive Bile. Great defense here by Ragnarok.
He is targeting some of these Marines, forcing pickups. So far, this drop has not done enough damage.
Yeah, it's okay. Like, you can completely go into macro style play from here. He's got his 1-1 on the way at kind of a similar time to Ragnarok. Ragnarok's a little bit quicker on the carapace, but he's also got his third command center that just finished up. So, you know, as long as he keeps units out on the map and keeps the pressure up, this is a good play. And in fact, he's bringing a tank. It looks like he's going to siege the gas behind the rocks.
Yeah, this is a really strong way to play the game, the push over here. We see the barracks explosion is occurring over here in the Terran's main. There is going to be some attention put in the lower left side over here. See, he wants to push over here. And he's going to be able to hit the gas.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and the pool.
Don't actually see this one as often. I thought he was going to do it at the natural area.
I thought the exact same thing.
Yeah,
I was positive that's what he was doing.
This makes a lot of sense as well. Really cool stuff.
Not able to kill any of these Ravagers just yet. So he does back up.
This was efficient, though, I would say. You know, yeah, he lost a few Marines, but he's killed off 6 drones. Very annoying. Oh, those rocks have already been broken anyways. He has a creep spread going beyond there as well. But that was a cool little move. Hey, he might get some Overlords. No, doesn't know they're there, obviously.
Okay, he scans, goes up, and takes out the Ravagers. There's not enough to defend here. Nice pullback.
Dude, look what's being researched. Burrow and Burrow movement.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to go into some ZVZ shenanigans here.
So you just want to try to bust him? Hoping that maybe they're just not a turret over there in time?
Yeah, like, he knows that he's going to be taking a third base, and you keep the pressure on his Terran. That's your defense, is just, like, lots and lots and lots of pressure. So something like just Burrow moving a few roaches and could be huge.
That's interesting.
Oh, and dropping them in, and then having the Burrow movement moving all over. Like, that can be very annoying. And burrowing lings even that are in the main base, like just forcing scans.
Well, you can eat up a lot of their scans, plus you can draw enough of their attention away from that third base so you can hit it really hard.
Really cool stuff. By the way, that's a very pretty base layout. Definitely appreciate people that put their buildings nicely like that.
Okay, he's dropping over here. Now, Burrow's not done yet, so there's not as much you can do.
This fourth base looks like it will be canceled.
Just in the nick of time.
Yeah, good forced cancel there by Tasia. Really on top of things. Stop that Ling drop as well. Burrow movement's about to finish. Okay, now his medevac's right there. He probably sees this. Yeah, he sees it 100% now. So this is where he has to be very careful. Look at that. Turret's immediately going to get started.
Okay, he did deny that base again. That is going to force Ragnarok to come back and try to deal with this in the center left.
This is some great denials. Keeping him off of that fourth base is just so crucial here.
Okay, he's going to go for the wall in down here. That would secure his third base.
Yeah,
I don't believe that Ragnarok can actually just straight up break that down.
No, he really can't. When you're going just Roach Ravager, things like buildings in front of siege tanks, that's like, I mean, everyone learns that when they start bashing computers online.
Right.
You know, this is like a great defense. Just so ineffective for units like this to try to break through. All right, he's trying to go around for a little bit of harassment. Hadn't burrowed there, so maybe a little bit of a misplay. Hive is on the way, but still he hasn't mined from a fourth base yet.
Is he? No. It always looks like Ragnarok is debating going down, but then eventually backs up. He might want to just generate the illusion that the pressure's on for the Terran to make Terran less prone to maybe use drops.
Hive halfway done. Some Infestors coming out as well. The creep spread is looking okay considering how much pressure Tasia's kept on the entire game.
Yeah, very true.
It's, you know, obviously he wishes it was a bit further out, but can't happen right now. Trying to keep some semblance of map control here, but we do have a couple medevacs going towards the top right, and Overlord is up there, so that's actually really important he sees that.
I'm actually really curious to see if Tasia's going to try dropping over from the top, or if he's just going to try to ground push over here to the center left. Because I don't feel like there's any base that would be too tough for Tasia to push once Tasia maxes out. You know?
You're very right about that.
It's not that long of a travel distance. It's not the easiest thing ever done, but you can definitely do it.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, I think he can definitely push him, like, with his full supply. He is doing a couple drops, one in the main base and one over here on the side, but some good Overlord placement allowed Ragnarok to know this was coming.
And these Marauders are going to fare quite well against these Roaches, as they always have. And he's got a decent Liberator count now coming up here along with the Medevacs. I got to say, Tasia just kind of... Actually, I would probably say Ragnarok, neither here nor there, you know? He's like definitely got an army. He's not really doing much with it. I think because Tasia's being so patient, I think he's not quite sure how to handle it.
I like the Tasia play a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I love this patience because he denied the fourth so many times and kept him on this, like, layer tech army, like Roach, Ravager, Ling, 3 Infestors. With this many Sea Shanks, that's going to be really hard to win with. But he is getting into Ultras, so that makes it a little bit scarier. Still, though, Tasia has already shown that if he plays a slow game against Ultras, he absolutely can kill him off. He'll get the Ghost Academy, he'll have the setup of tanks and Liberators, and you just won't be able to break through with this ground-based army.
Well, maybe he could, though, if he want to fight, because it's such a short travel distance.
Yeah.
I mean, if Tasia overextends and he ends up getting the Fungals, or just has the Ultras get the good surrounds with Baneling connects, maybe he could. And we're going to be seeing a little bit of that right now. Some good Fungals are coming down, but are they good enough?
Oh
Tasia absorbing some damage. Both players essentially maxed out right now. Whoa, great fungal right there. Eliminating a huge chunk of that, but still Tasia pushes on.
And Ultra's coming in here once again. He does not have Chitinous Plating yet, so this is a great timing attack from Tasia, continuing to push forward. Tasia is on the brink of going to the round of 16. If he can get this base, he's almost there.
So much hype for Tasia right now. Nobody thought Tasia was going to be able to take it, especially in games this impressive, but he is leapfrogging forward with the Liberators. The tanks are growing in numbers. So many Ultras out right now for Ragnarok, but is it going to be enough to actually take on this army?
Oh my god, a lot of great micro coming down right now. The Liberators and Sea Shanks dealing lots of damage. Ghost coming in with snipes as well. So inefficient here for Ragnarok, losing a ton of Ultras. Oh my god, Tasteless.
What is
This
happening?
is crazy.
Is he actually going to get it? He needs to get the space. The center left is under attack. The ultras are coming down, but every time they come down, the tanks lay down some fire on him, and now some snipes as well.
He gets that important fourth base. Ragnarok did make another on the other side, but I don't think that's going to be enough overall. Continuing to charge forward here. Ragnarok has almost nothing left, losing all of his ultras. Tasia with a big smile on his face, and Ragnarok looking like he's in despair. And oh my God, I have the sickest nerd chills right now.
I can't believe this. I cannot believe.
What in the world?
Tasia laughing to himself right now in the booth.
It's 2016, and Tasia, who is trying to retire as hard as he can, just won't lose.
GG.
Oh my God, what a victory here tonight.
So sick. Oh, that's so cool. What a great surprise. Well done, Tasia. You deserve this.
Oh, he seriously does. Great play out of Tasia here tonight. Beating Sue, beating Ragnarok, going on to the round of 16.
How far can he go?
Sorry, buddy, we're not done with you yet.
You beat Ragnarok. I mean, these are two very talented players.
Yeah, they are.
In a group with Maro. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. I can't even believe that this happened. I cannot believe that Tasia did it. This kid is just so powerful. Like, he is...
so tenacious.
He's not just going to fade away. That's it. No. He's going to have another great season. You watch him make round of 8.
He'll be like 16 best players in the whole damn world.
God, he's just not going to be able to ever sign up for his military service.
Yeah.
He's too busy just getting deep in GSL over and over and over.
So crazy, man. Well, we got to interview Artosis. Do you mind getting this one?
I will take care of it.
Thank you, Artosis. Good casting too, by the way, man. Wow, I know we're both a little bit jet lagged, but that was a fun series to cast.
Let's do it, guys. Here's the interview. Second place to advance is Tasia.
윤영서 선수의 이름 석자를 외쳤습니다. 정말 기쁘실 것 같은데요. 소감 먼저 들어보겠습니다.
A lot of fans cheered your idea after you won that last set. How do you feel about this?
울컥하셨어요?
울컥은 아니에요.
I felt chills. Nerd chills.
정말 사실 영광이
I almost felt tears coming out of my eyes.
이만큼 오늘 경기력의 환호를 보여주셨는데 와 정말 멋지네요, 윤영서 선수.
Many fans are impressed with your play today.
네, 오늘 이렇게 멋진 테란전 보여주셨는데요. 오늘 굉장히 유령 플레이하는 모습을 레더에서 계속 많은 분들이 보여주실 것 같아요. 오늘 경기력에 대해서 스스로 평가해본다면 어떠세요?
A lot of fans should follow your ghost style you showed today.
초반에는 좀 불리하게 시작할 수 있을지언정 후반에는 무조건 이긴다는 마인드로 해가지고 후반에서
So my mindset coming in today was to carry the game into the late game and play macro games. I'm very confident when I play macro games.
예상하지 못한 결과여서 하지만 이걸 뒤집었습니다. 어떤 게 가장 컸던 것 같아요, 차이가?
일단 조성주 선수가 저거저 하는 거 보고 따라해봤는데 잘 되더라고요.
저도 깜짝 놀랐습니다.
So I watched Mario play against Zergs, and I try to follow what he does, and it worked out well for me.
혹시 그 경기가 오늘의 명장면이신가요? 어떤 경기를 오늘 가장 명장면으로 꼽으시고 계실지 궁금하네요.
솔직히 모든 게임 다 이긴 거는 비슷하게 이겼던
Which set would you pick out as the best set
조성주
today
선수의
for you?
빌드가 진짜 좋은 것 같아요.
진짜 깜짝 놀랐어요. 어떻게 그렇게 바로 이게 카피해서 보여주셨는데 똑같이
I think the
자연하시죠?
set where I copied Maro's build,
솔직히 조금은
and that was the best set that I played
그래도
today.
웬만큼은 따라할 수 있다 생각해가지고 바로 그냥 따라했어요.
확실히 이거다 이렇게 느끼셨나 봐요.
네. 일단 저그 선수들이
After seeing that build, I knew it was a good build to use against Zerg,
해법을 못
and I
찾았을 것
knew I
같아요.
could execute it as well as Mario.
네. 오늘 이렇게
So I just
멋지게
decided to
신나게
follow
진출하게
it.
되면서 윤영서 선수를 계속 볼 수가 있게 됐고 많은 분들이 좋아하실 것 같습니다. 이대로 보내기가 너무 아쉬웠거든요.
So we get to see you a little bit longer.
다시 한번
And a lot of fans are quite happy that you're not retiring today.
16강에서 어떤 모습 보여주실지.
일단
What are your goals now?
16강에 올라간 만큼 스타트도 좀 많이 연습해서 보도록 하겠습니다.
와, 더 연습한
Now that I'm in the round of 16,
것 같은데요.
I'm going to start
다시
practicing
한번
more
오늘 응원
StarCraft 2
보내주신 팬들에게
and try to
마지막으로
perform
인사
really well.
부탁드리겠습니다.
일단 경기 지금
Any
늦은
final comments to
시간까지
your fans?
와주신 팬분들 여러분 정말 감사드리고요. 또
It's kind of late right now.
운영섭
I'm really
해주신
thankful to the
모든
fans
분들
that stay to watch my
사랑합니다.
games. And thanks for cheering my name. I love you guys.
네, 많은 팬분들에게 사랑합니다. 마지막 인사까지 잊지 않으셨는데요. 다시 한번 16강 진출 축하드립니다.
감사합니다.
네. 자, 이렇게 윤영서 선수의
All
16강
right.
진출
What a
Totally,
victory
totally.
tonight for Tasia. I mean, that's so
know.
crazy. As much as I would like to have a Zerg player in the round of 16, I mean, Tasia getting there
what a
is
story.
madness.
What a story. And Sue goes out right away. A lot of drama here tonight.
Yeah.
Well, that's a real Cinderella story that Tasia moves on to the round of 16. And look, and he played very well. That was not an easy day that he had here.
Yeah.
So,
His ugly stepsisters, Sue and Ragnarok, could not keep him out, Tasteless.
it looks like the round of 16 shoe fits Artosis.
That's right. His glass slipper.
His glass slipper.
His glass wristband.
Yeah.
Only fits on him. Wow, just amazing that Tasia has won. You just have to have an immense amount of respect for this guy. What he's already done, he's been ready to retire for a really long time. He's going to retire after last season. But he made it into Codes, and they made the round 8. So then he had to play this season because you're not going to give that seat up. Come on. And here he is in the round of 16 again. And he played much better in this round of 32 than he did last season. Like,
Yeah.
much, much better. So
He looks really well practiced.
yeah. Super ready to watch his round of 16 games.
A lot of vitality in his games, a lot of
Yeah.
energy.
Great
good decision
macro
making.
play. Yeah, his decision making was above and beyond many top Terrans.
We are going to be back next week. Join us for Group E, where we'll have TY, Impact, SOS, and Super.
Crazy group.
And of course, come for Group F as well. 1 week from now with Dreamer Young, Alive, and Rogue.
That's right. And guys, do not forget that on Sunday we will be back with our Brood War tournament, our StarCraft 1 tournament here at AfreecaTV.
That's right. It's in 2 days.
Yeah.
It will start at 7.
That's 30
PM.
minutes later than we normally start here for
Yeah.
Codes. So make sure that you are checking that out. It is going to be so much fun. Even if you've never played the game, you're going to love it.
We will tailor the cast so that you guys will be able
Yes.
to follow it. Don't worry, if you've never even seen what StarCraft 1 looks like, you will be in for a treat.
Yeah.
You can learn it, you can watch it, you can enjoy it. We'll make sure of that.
It'll be great, guys. So make sure you tune into that. But for now, go watch some DreamHack.
That's right. StarCraft 2 is not done for the beginning of this weekend. And I guess that does it for us. Artosis, good job casting.
You as well,
I think we need
Tasteless.
to go
It was a
home
lot
and
of
get some
fun.
sleep. We're both pretty jet lagged from our trip
Indeed.
from LA. Yeah, I guess we'll see you guys on Sunday. We love you. Take care. Good night.